What is up, everybody? Welcome to my MythCraft, the podcast review. A little bit at the beginning and at the end. Coming soon, review on Worlds Beyond Number. Check them out if you haven't checked them out, and we will talk about it. But today we are talking about MythCraft, the podcast. Right now, currently, they are on a little break. I think they start back up at the end of September. But we're going to use that time to catch up, because if we catch up, we can do some cool editing instead of seeing this lame background and all that stuff. Yeah. So let's jump right into it. Campaign 1, Episode 26, a convergence of forces. I still love these fun intros. One thing I love from Power Word Fell is the fun intros. The Homebrew main show does it too. I love the Patreon shout outs. I love the cool intros. All that. It's great. Don't skip it. Some people, they need that Crunchyroll skip button. Don't skip it. It's fun to listen to. You get to see the creativity of all the players and characters. Anyway, we start off, we check in with everyone in the prison. Thorn writes a mysterious note asking someone that we think is Emperor Nerian about the plan. Was he really gonna hurt them? Was something going on? Like, what's happening? Why did they do this to Thorn? So that was suspicious right out the gate. Like, what's Thorn got to do? Like, Thorn is keeping an eye on Hildegarde, right? Oh man, Thorn was placed there to keep an eye on Hildegarde. That's my theory. And that something else happens that's not in my notes, but we'll talk about that when we get there. But that's my theory. Shermy heads to the Dark Singer because last episode we stabbed Harlow so he can get an audience with the Dark Singer, which I really think it didn't take all that, but hey, whatever. This plan is starting to move fast. So hey, we're here. She's in the chapel. Shermy ends up taking Renna to Harlow. And Harlow says the secret code word. The crow calls at midnight. And Renna responds back. And Renna knows Harlow. The group is asking who is going to take... there's a group of guards, and they're asking who's going to take over since Maximos is dead. Shermy starts asking questions like what's going to happen, who's elected. We find out that the guard, the warden or whatever, is elected. And it's probably going to be Nerian's son who's elected, but he's away. But, you know, magic and stuff, he can pop up at any time. So, we cut over to the other groups. The group that is in the prison. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The group that's breaking the group out of prison. Team Mongoose. We cut over to Team Mongoose that is about to break everybody out of prison. They are in orientation. Lucian is still Lucian, asking questions about flares and whatnot. He wants his uniform to be a little bit better. I miss Lucian. The group walks in on a group of guards, and there's a lot of group words today. And they use this to get info. They find like a group of guards. And I know that this was placed here by the DM so they can question and kind of get the lay of the land. But I feel like it was a little bit forced metagaming, but it's fine. Because like you need that NPC that's like, hey, this is what's happening, instead of just saying like they know. So, but it was like a lot of like questions and answers to kind of be like, hey, what's this thing? I'm going there, like type thing. Which, I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine, because you need that. You don't want your characters to show up and be like, well, I don't know what to do, and just kind of run across things. So, but they asked them about Friend. Find out where Friend is being held. They ask them about the prisoners. They ask them about the Dark Singer. And they get all this information, and then they go off. Toman, Lucian, and Rompaflorp head off to the prison cells to try to find everybody. They find Harlow and Hildegarde, and they talk for a bit. Then we cut over to Keres, Thistle, and Gordon Bleu. as they head to go find Shermy, because Shermy's supposed to be the man with the plan now that Maximos is dead. They end up saying the secret jail code to Shermy, which is something about golden, shine golden. See, I would not have done that. And Shermy gathers them up and takes them to the prisoners. Shermy goes over what little of a plan that he has, which is very non-existent, and tells everyone of the things that happen with Renna and, you know, the Nerian and all that stuff. Harlow tells everyone that they can trust Renna. Renna's on the level. It's somebody he knows. Somebody that he knew in the web was married to Renna. So, I still don't trust Renna. Andy plays this character way too well to be like suspicious, shady. Even Thorn had this whole conversation, and at this point, Thorn is like peeking around the jail cell to like get a clear view of everybody, which isn't that suspicious, but it was kind of suspicious that was mentioned. So, but it's just Renna. I just don't trust Renna. I think at the last minute, Renna's gonna be like, hey, Emperor Nerian, they're trying to escape, and this is their route plan. Yeah, go nuts. But that's my illogical brain. Logical brain says Thorn can't be trusted, or there's some kind of shady deal going on there. But I still think this is all centered around Hildegarde. The group does want to get Friend. They have to get to Friend, figure it out. But there was this, how did Friend have his sign? I'm very much like, did the DM forget that the sign was not on him at the time? Or was this some ploy to like trick people or, you know, kind of like antagonize people? Is it really Friend? Well, Harlow, I don't know. Is it really Friend? How does Friend have this sign? So it's just a lot of questions because the Queen showed up with the sign and gave. And I really think Kyle is a great DM. Everything, like, I probably have offended him on so many levels, but I think Kyle is an amazing DM. From the moment that I heard him and the plans and the story, I think it's well thought out. So I don't think Kyle would forget something like that. I think it's in his notes. I think that it has something to do with something. I don't know yet. I haven't put that together. But somebody said, why would the Queen lie or like whatever to, because the Queen said that Brick had Friend's sign, the posh sign, but Friend had the posh sign. So either the Emperor made the posh sign, or Friend always had it, or the Queen lied, or the DM forgot. Which, again, I don't think the DM forgot. I think that might be a trick of some sort. Lucian comes up with a plan for Gordon. He just kind of does this thing, and he's like, let's poison everybody, and in the chaos, we'll try to slip away. But not like poison, but like food poisoning, because, I mean, just killing everybody is easy, but I think food poisoning when they're like hurting constantly might be better. Because once somebody dies from it, nobody else is going to eat the food. But if somebody just says my stomach hurts, the first couple of people is like coincidence. And by then it's too late. And it does matter how fast everybody eats or like when everybody eats. Do they eat in shifts? So a lot of stuff like that. We head over to the chapel. The group goes to find Renna. They walk in on Renna resting. Everybody keeps bothering Renna, but Lucian ends up talking to her, and apparently he finds out that there's a possibility that he had or has family here. Andy does a really good job with two characters. I mean, which it wasn't that intense or anything, but she did do a really good job with two characters. Renna and Keres talking at the same time. Didn't mix up the voices. Was clear and precise. So it was pretty good. I can't wait to see everybody else with their 2 characters. I really wanted Shermy. I really want Shermy, Gordon Bleu, and Friend in the same room and see Tanner go nuts. Renna wants to know the plan. Still don't trust Renna. Why do you need to know the exact I mean, it's life or death here. But why do you need to know the exact detailed plan step by step? Again, I understand it's life and death. But Renna, why do you need to know the exact details? And they end up telling her the exact details of what they have so far. We learned that the Emperor's keep is upstairs, so I think he lives at this prison. That's probably why his son would take over. But his keep is upstairs. They go over the plan some more, get some guard clothes, poison everyone, sneak out. That's a rough draft of the plan. The episode ends with Roshalon on 3. 3, 2, 1, Roshalon. Great episode. I love this episode. Characters are getting back. Stories moving along. I was just getting to the point of like, when are we going to talk about the other people? Like this prison time is getting a little long. And as soon as I started thinking that, it was time to do the thing. So great. Soon you can sense like people were getting tired of the prison stuff, and we moved on. Great DM to move things forward. I like how everything's happening. Everybody's dual characters is going great. I can't wait to see the climax of this, which will probably be the prison break. Everybody's doing a good job right now. This episode, solid 9 out of 10. It's great. As always, jump in the Discord for them. MythCraft, the podcast Discord, is all connected to the Homebrew, but there are 2 different Discords because MythCraft has a game and just the podcast are two different things. But jump in the Discord, talk to the people. They're super friendly. Like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Remember, we are going to be doing Worlds Beyond Numbers soon. I'm really excited for this. I hope you are. If you're not already listening, go listen. Worlds Beyond Number is amazing. It's, Critical Role level, I would say. Brennan Lee Mulligan is amazing. And I found some random random fact online. I think I saw that Grant shared that he had something to do with Galir, that a character that Brennan made. I think he either did the art for it or something like that. I don't know. Jump in the Discord and ask him. That's all I got. As always, thanks for tuning in to Miles TV. You guys have a good day. Bye.